Hello, I am Miss Ginger of Greenhouse Preschool, and today I'll be reading The Blind Men and the Elephant, retold by Karen Blackstein. Long ago, there were 6 blind men. Although these men could not see, they learned about the world in many different ways. They could hear the music of the flute with their ears. They could feel the softness of silk with their fingers. They could smell the scent of food cooking and taste its spicy flavor. Together, they all took care of their home and they were very happy. And then one day, the blind man heard some exciting news. The prince had received a new elephant at his palace. The blind men had heard of elephants, but they'd never met one. They did not know what an elephant was like. "Let's go to the prince's palace," said one of the blind men. "Then we can find out what an elephant is really like." So off they went. It was a very long walk to the palace. The blind men were all very hot and thirsty, but they did not stop. They could not wait to touch the elephant. Finally, they reached the palace. A guard came out to greet them. The blind men told them why they had come. "Of course you may come touch the elephant," said the guard. "I'm sure the prince will not mind." The guard led the 6 blind men to the animal, which stood quietly in the garden, eating oranges. The first blind man touched the elephant's side. "Oh, it is strong and wide," he thought. "I think an elephant is like a wall." And then the second blind man reached and touched the elephant's long, round trunk. "Ooh, an elephant is like a snake," he decided. The third man grabbed the elephant's smooth ivory tusk. "Why, an elephant is hard and sharp, like a spear." The fourth man hugged on to the elephant's leg. "Oh, an elephant is round and firm like a tree," he thought. The fifth man held on to the elephant's ear. The ear was very, very big, and the elephant flapped it gently. The fifth man laughed. "An elephant is like a fan," he said. The sixth blind man touched the elephant's long, ropey tail. "An elephant is like a rope," he thought. By now, it was midday, and the sun burned hot in the sky. The guard took the 6 blind men over to a tall, shady tree. "Why don't you rest here?" he said. "I will bring you some water." While they waited, the 6 blind men talked about the elephant. "No one told me that an elephant is like a wall," said the first man. "A wall?" said the second. No. An elephant is like a snake." The third man shook his head. "No, an elephant is clearly like a spear." "What?" said the fourth man. "An elephant is like a tree." The fifth man started to shout. "A wall? A snake? A spear? A tree? You are all wrong. An elephant is like a fan." "No, it is like a rope," yelled the 6th blind man, and the sound of angry voices arguing filled the garden. It was the sound of the 6 friends fighting about the elephant. "A wall, a snake, a spear, a tree, a fan, a rope." All this noise woke the prince. He had been taking his midday nap. "Quiet," he called. "I am trying to sleep." "Oops, we're sorry," said the first blind man. "But we cannot agree on what an elephant is like. We each touched the same animal, but to each of us, the animal is completely different." The prince spoke gently. "Well, the elephant is a very large animal. Its side is like a wall. Its trunk is like a snake. Its tusks are like spears. Its legs are like trees. Its ears are like fans, and its tail is like a rope. So, you are all right, but you are all wrong too, for each of you touched only one part of the animal. To know what an elephant is really like, you must put all those parts together. The blind men thought about the prince's words, and they realized that he was very wise. "I will tell you something else about an elephant," said the prince. "It is very good to ride on. And now, you may ride on it all the way home." So they did. And they all agreed that that was the very best part of all. Thank you for listening. The end.